A'udzubillahi minasyaitonirrajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillah, in this video I would like to show you how we do full assembly of our product glass suction cup mount holder. Previously I've shown you the bottom assembly and the top assembly, so now inshallah in this video I will show you the full assembly of our project. So the first thing in SolidWorks, what you should do, you open a new file, you go to assembly and you click OK. Okay, so we now in assembly mode. So the first thing, we got to insert our components. So since we have two groups, we have bottom assembly and top assembly, so the first thing what we should insert is we should insert the bottom assembly file. So make sure the mode here is assembly. Let's select the bottom assembly. Okay, now we have our bottom assembly file components here. So what we should do, since this bottom assembly should be our base component, so you don't click on the screen. So what we should do, we should just click OK here. So our bottom assembly is at the base point here. So the bottom assembly here listed is in frozen mode. So this component will be in frozen mode. So this bottom assembly will be our base component. So the next thing to do is we insert the top assembly. Okay, let me zoom out a little bit. Let me put it somewhere around here. Okay, now we have top assembly components here. So the next thing should do is we should move this top assembly into the right location at the surface. Okay, so as usual, we click at mate, and then we select the bottom face of this top assembly and the top surface here. So make sure that in a coincident. Okay, so they share the same plane. Then we click OK. Then we select our next mate setting. We select the cylindrical face here and this cylindrical face. Make sure it go to concentric mode. Okay, then we click OK. So we have our bottom and top assembly attached at the right location. Okay, then we click OK. Let's go to isometric mode. Okay, then the one thing that we got to do is that as shown in this viewport, we have a sketch image here. We have a sketch line here, center line here. Is better to we go to view here. We go to view, then we off the sketch line. So we are in a clean 3D objects view. Okay, so I don't think so that we are done here. So the next thing to do, we got to check whether there will be some issue of the gear teeth cutting the other gear teeth of this. We have this inside this casing here. We have internal gear, and we got to check whether the gear teeth of this left and right gear connector intersect the vertical gear of this bottom casing here. So let's go to, we click at the section view just now, and I go to top plane. Okay, go to top plane, and I simply drag it just to check whether the gear is in mate to each other. So just check. So it looks like there is no issue here. The gear nicely fit to each other. So this is internal gear of the right casing. This is the internal gear of the left casing at the top parts, and this gear is the other gear. This gear of our vertical casing, our vertical gear from the bottom assembly. So it looks like there is no issue here. So let's off this section, and now we have our full assembly. Let's go to isometric. Okay, I think we are done here for our full assembly, and let's save our file. For assembly tutorial. Let me replace. Okay, now we have our full assembly. Alhamdulillah, we managed to assemble these two groups, so we have our complete products. Okay guys, I think this is the shortest video that I made. So inshallah I will be seeing you guys shortly in the next video session for how we will do assembly drawing from this full assembly. Okay, Alhamdulillah, see you guys in the next video session. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh.